Okay, class, I'm going to try to make this a very quick video. And this one, I'm just going to explain a few things that'll be different as we move forward. And then in the next video, it'll be a typical lesson. So as I'm sure you've heard, because of the rising number of cases, both in Ohio and in Erie County, we are going to be virtual until second semester. So that means for this class, it's going to be very similar to how it was when we were virtual at the start of the year, except now, of course, I've had a chance to meet so many more of you. And I think you have a better idea of what our expectations are. There are going to be a few changes, though, that'll put me more in line with some of your other teachers. And the biggest one is that I will not be posting videos or new work for you to do on Wednesdays now. Mr. Talbot made it very clear, the downtown made it very clear that they wanted that Wednesday to be a day where you can catch up on work. So we can ask that you do work on those days, but I will not be assigning any new work. So the big change for you guys going forward is that you will see posted in the Google Classroom stream a video, a lesson every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. But because you have Wednesday to do work, and because we've had such a problem for some, not all, but for some people doing the document of the week, I'm making the document of the week due for all classes at the same time, and that is Wednesday by 11:59 p.m. So the document of the week, while we're in virtual, will be due every week by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. Doesn't matter what period you're in, doesn't matter what class you're in, Wednesday. Now you may say, oh my gosh, I got ripped off 2 days. I have 2 days less to do it. I think most of you are doing them Thursday and Friday anyway. So it's no different to do them Tuesday or Wednesday. But the big change here is that I'm not giving you any new work Wednesday. So if nothing else, you could just do your document of the week Wednesday, that assignment that would normally just be due at the end of the week, and get that done and out of the way. But it will not be accepted after Wednesday at noon. That's sort of the compromise you and I are going to make, because again, I won't be assigning any new work at all on Wednesdays. That's just the existing weekly assignment, and instead of having it due on Friday, I'm having it due at 11:59 p.m. for all classes on Wednesday. Now, you don't have to wait till Wednesday. You are welcome to do it Monday or Tuesday, just so you know. This is all most of you need to hear for this video, and then you'll just click on the daily lesson. For those who are confused about how sort of Google Classroom works when you're online, I'm going to continue for another minute or two. Again, those of you who know what's going on, you feel real comfortable with what we're doing, we're all set. Click on the video that teaches the next portion and move forward. For those of you who are a little confused about how this is laid out, I'm going to go ahead and use my incognito account to show you, basically my student account, to show you what it looks like, because I can invite myself. Here we go. So let's see. I am in as the student, Mr. Penrose, that little Chris Hemsworth icon, because he looks just like me. And I wanted to remind you of what you will see and where you will see it. So every day, just like we did back before, and really to some degree, this is similar to what we did if you chose the virtual option while we were live. You are going to see a date here every day, about 7 a.m. You're going to see a posting, and it's going to say, Tuesday, December 1st, daily lesson. And the first thing it's going to say is watch the video. And you click on that video, and that's where you're going to have the notes. That's where you're going to have the material. So many of you, unfortunately, we're just going, oh, I have a worksheet, and clicking on the worksheet. Don't click on the worksheet until you've done the notes, because the notes, the lecture, I'll teach you the things you need to know to do well on whatever that worksheet may be, whatever that assignment may be. So many people totally got this, but so many people also said, boy, I just didn't understand those worksheets. I didn't understand that assignment and did really poorly on them. But we know from the videos, we have a counter of how many people see them, that so about half weren't watching the videos. Well, that's why. It's kind of like skipping class. You skip the first 30 minutes of class, or maybe you had a good excuse, but whatever, you missed the first 30 minutes of class, and then you walked in and there was a worksheet. That worksheet's probably going to be pretty hard for you to do because you didn't hear all that was taught the first 30 minutes. So all I'll tell you is make sure you watch the video and then do whatever assignment is assigned to you that day. The live streams will still happen as scheduled. The Google Meets, Mondays and Thursdays for first and third, and Tuesdays and Fridays for fourth and seventh. There, I'm doing more reinforcement. I'm double checking that you understood certain things. The actual teaching, the actual notes are taking place in these recordings. And the reason I do that is because you or I could have a bad internet connection. And if that happens while we're reinforcing, you'll be okay. But if it happens while I'm trying to deliver material that I expect you to know on a test, it really puts you in a bad spot. So that's why I'm setting it up like this. And if you notice here, I scrolled back to when we were doing this before. This is way back in October. I don't delete these. So these old videos will be there for months to come until YouTube tells me, not YouTube, till Google tells me, oh, you're using up too much bandwidth. So these old videos are posted there. So if you do slip, maybe you just get the regular old flu and you are laying in bed for 2 days and can't do any work, then catch back up. All you have to do is scroll back down, and it just goes in reverse order. At the very top will be the most recent thing, and you scroll down and you will see what you might have missed rolling back in the week. So that's how it works. The Google Classroom stream, where I just showed you, that's where everything's going to be posted. The videos are going to be posted, and the assignments. Now the assignments will be in classwork often as well, but if you just go to classwork, you're missing out on all the thing that I do, which is to teach you how to do that classwork. I also think, by the way, you notice I'm at home right now. I'm only at home right now because I had to switch everything I was going to do because suddenly we're not going to be there Monday. I think I'll be recording from school. I'm just taking the time to record this over this long weekend. I can literally smell turkey cooking in the other room. So watch the video that is for today, the lesson, and it's not that many notes, and you're going to have the opportunity to get some easy points on some worksheets that reflect on that war or peace assignment. I did print out the flags, by the way. Each class has some really ugly flags, but that will fly in the room, and we will get to display proudly. And those leaders will still be the leaders of our room in the virtual classroom, and especially when doing things like Fun Days Fridays. So, all right, everybody, have a great day. If you're watching this, well, you'll be watching this after Thanksgiving, but I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Everybody stay healthy.